Hello, welcome to the 10th episode of Revolution of Gaming Podcast. I'm your host, Pandemic. First things first is Muffin was trying to be here, but she kept disconnecting, so we're just gonna go on without her. We got Tweakfault, co-host Tweakfault, and Gypsy Danger. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey.
So how you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Wonderful.
Just wonderful. That sounds kind of boring. For RoG stuff, since we haven't really made an episode in since like August, maybe July.
Too long.
It's been like 6 months. Yeah, it's been a long time. Pretty much just to summarize some things that are going on in RoG was the Corvus was a Black Ops 3 brigade recently headed by Catwoman. They have close to 60 people going on right now.
Oh my, what?
Yeah, I think it's like 58 or 59, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Gears of War Ultimate Edition Brigade Phoenix is now being headed by Oscar Mike. He's a pretty cool guy. He's half Mexican. 3 Alpha
Is he really?
Wolf. Yeah. The 3 Alpha Wolf Black Ops. 3 Alpha Wolf is making a Black Ops 3 brigade for PS4, and they need 3 people to get things going. If anybody's interested in that, then I give them a shout out. So the holidays coming in, all these games coming out. Me and Tweak, I'm pretty sure, bought every holiday game here.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite holiday game so far? Anybody?
I haven't played it yet, but Tomb Raider.
You haven't played it yet, so it's not really your favorite.
Well, it's gonna be when I play it.
Okay.
I played the intro to Tomb Raider just to see what it was like. That's actually not too bad, just
I
because
told you, man.
I'm not a fan of Tomb Raider. So that was it was good. I was impressed.
Yeah, I was actually surprised when I started playing Tomb Raider as well. I mean, it was the first time in a long time where I actually felt like intense trying to escape from the like landslides.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yeah, it was it was pretty intense. I definitely that was something that I just haven't really seen in a very long time when it comes to a game, and especially the amount of work that they put into it. I hope it's that kind of quality the entire way through the game, not just, like the honeymoon moment where they just put all their effort in the beginning of the game to suck you in. So
far, I mean, I'm a little further into it, but I think it's pretty good.
I think the graphics and the story is gonna be amazing.
the graphics are good. The graphics are really good.
What was I gonna say? Favorite multiplayer so far? Tweet.
Wait, what?
Favorite
Multiplayer?
multiplayer holiday for this? Yeah.
Oh man. You know what? I've really enjoyed Rainbow Six multiplayer so far. That's
I could understand that.
yeah, that's a game that has pretty much their easy difficulty is like any other game's hard difficulty. So like co-op and even PvP is it's really, you really need some friends that are you're going to be working together for a good majority of that game just to even fucking make it to a mission. Just because like 2 shots you can die. That's retarded.
Right. What about you, Gypsy?
It's the real
I'm guessing
life.
for you, it's Halo 5.
The real life shit.
Yeah, Halo 5. I'm glad they came out with Forge now.
Even though I'm pretty sure every time Gypsy is playing Halo 5, he's like, I can't do this. These guys are too good. I just can't beat.
I know.
Hell, I
I'm
say
like,
that too.
that's
Like I get wrecked every single time. And of course, like I always just kind of get on a warthog or a ghost and just fly towards the crowd. So I'm not surprised that I die very often. So
Well, the Cartographer's Gift for Halo 5 just came out recently, which includes one new map of Warzone, Forge, of course, and there's actually some small little things too, like they changed the aiming that you can actually tweak it down even better. They made it so that you can control the look sensitivity, the dead zones. I don't know if you guys know what the dead zones are.
Isn't that where try to like? I guess. No, never mind. Never mind. But what is dead zones?
You know, like in the control stick, there's an inner dead zone and there's the outer dead zone. The inner dead zone is kind of like the center point. Sometimes in certain control sticks, they kind of drift, so they create a dead zone around it so that it doesn't pretty much drift around it. You could make the dead zones smaller now for the inner zone, and for the outer zone, you can make it smaller as well, which pretty much means how long it's going to take. Like if you hit your controller stick all the way to the right, if you put it 10% dead zone, you don't have to make it all the way to the right to give that full focus.
Oh, okay. So it's like crutch. It's pretty much crutches for people that have drift stick and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it helps some people out because they had the drifts 12% and 10%. Some people just started putting it on 0 because most controllers, if they're newer, don't really have any drift.
It's actually pretty cool. I didn't even know like that was a thing. So yeah, that's awesome.
The more you know, man. The more you know.
Right. I mean, I don't even have drift stick, but I think I'm gonna hop on Halo 5 and just like max out the dead zone. just see how much difficulty that's gonna be.
He gets on, he finds out he has drift stick.
Pretty sure you probably like couldn't even move.
Oh, dude.
What else? There's something else that they had too. Oh, they added a bunch of. There's like golden skins that you can unlock in the legendaries. They added the old school rocket, twin tube, and then they added. I think it's pretty like a bunch. They added like a bunch of little UI tweaks to everything.
It's not a game without the gold skins.
What, you don't like the gold skins? Gold skins? God,
gold squins?
Squin.
I don't like the gold squins. I don't know. Just I feel like you're there to play the game, not look like a pimp. You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna put gold?
Like a pimp.
You'd rather look. Oh, yeah.
I gotta
I don't
separate
know.
myself from the scrub next to me. Okay. If that just so happens means I got a gold skin, I ain't gonna hate.
Yeah. I don't know. Whenever I see someone like, say if like a match is starting up and I look to my right and I see someone with gold skin, it's just like, God, I wish friendly fire was on. Like, I would kill that guy. I don't know. It just irritates me.
So it's kind of like with a bull with a red blanket going on. It's kind of like you.
Yeah, I guess you can say that. It's like, you flashy bastard. Just get out of here.
I think Tweak is jelly.
That's kind of like saying you're going to the match like wearing a tuxedo or a suit. It's like,
What's wrong
come
with
on.
that?
Come on. Play the game.
If I played competitive, I go in tuxedo just to look cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sunglasses. You're like, bitches, you're gonna die.
And then if you win, it's just that much better. People are like, maybe I should start wearing a tuxedo.
It'll help me win.
Minecraft actually just came out with an update today.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I actually kind of want to hop on Minecraft and start doing some stuff.
Wait, what's the update for?
Oh, it's like a long ass list. You're gonna have to read
It's
yourself.
like hold on, Minecraft. I could get it up.
Need cliff notes on those patches? Did they add rabbits yet? I heard Shadow Spartan was
Yeah,
like
they have
yelling about
rabbits
that.
now.
Yeah, they got the rabbits now.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can skin them and eat them.
bunch of stuff.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
So dark.
I mean, you gotta eat, right?
Of course they do. They had new mobs called Guardians, Elder Guardians. There's new biomes such as Savannah, Deep Ocean, Mesa, and along with 20 new technical biomes. Then it brings new blocks as well, such as wet sponge, slime blocks, red sandstone, and more.
Wait, what are you gonna do with a wet sponge? Like, tell me.
I want all
Make
the
SpongeBob.
sponges.
I'm pretty sure that's the only reason it's there.
I'd make SpongeBob.
Yeah, see?
Saying like he'd be the easiest person to make in the game. He's a block.
There's audio for mine carts.
Really?
Letting you know.
fishing has been given a boost with a chance to capture fish such as salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. And there's even enchanted fishing rods to find. You can find like an enchanted fishing rod while fishing, or even a saddle.
You've
That's pretty
truly
cool.
been playing the game too much if you got hold of an enchanted fishing rod.
The list includes rotten flesh, string, and leather boots, among other things. Let's see. Oh, I heard the mobs are also going to be better at swimming as well.
They could swim in the first place? I didn't even know that.
They kind of just bob up and down. They
Like,
swim, but
that's
they
actually
don't.
like.
They don't really do too well.
So now you're gonna have like a zombie or a cave spider like go full sprint at you in the water now. That's
Yeah, it'd be way better. But skeletons now flee from wolves now as well.
Well, I think they were always supposed to.
Yeah, I think they were, but they just never did. I mean, it makes sense because you got to feed them bones and stuff. Let's see what else they got. I think that's pretty much like the main things. There's probably some other tweaks and bugs. Here's a massive change log. New items for creative mode, which is pretty much just the eggs for the new mobs. Buttons can now be placed on the top and bottom of blocks. You can use pumpkins or wither skeletons, skulls to spawn golems and withers. I thought you could do that already.
Yeah, probably PC version. They're still trying to catch up the PC, and they probably never will.
Nah, it will once Windows 10 like merges completely, I think.
Oh god.
games and like console games are never gonna merge. There's always
Nah, they will.
it's
I meant Minecraft,
perfect.
not
Right
like
now,
other games.
right now your perfect like merge time is like a month in between. And I don't even know of a game that does that right
Well,
now.
the
I
reason
think Ark.
it takes a while. Well, it just takes so long to go on the Xbox One update because they have to go through all the testing and everything from Microsoft themselves. That's the only reason we never really catch up. And I think they have to pay for that. If I read correctly, that they have to pay for the updates. I don't know. That's why you don't really see it.
They gotta pay for updates?
Let me see.
Stupid. Like Microsoft comes up, it's like, hey, you guys want your game to be better, you're gonna have to update on this shit.
Because I remember there was something about it with Minecraft was getting something with updates, like easier access through it or something. I don't know.
So apparently another hacker group called the Phantom Squad is supposed to ruin Christmas for Xbox and PlayStation.
They just shut down they DDoSed Xbox Live recently.
Yeah, probably they did that this week.
Yeah.
Why is every hacker group trying to go like the last part of its squad? Like, why do they think that's cool? It's like, oh, we're Lizard Squad. It's like, oh, we're the wait. What was the other group?
The one right now, Phantom.
Yeah.
It's
Phantom Squad.
Phantom Squad. See, that's just a stupid name altogether. Like, my gosh.
What would you call your hacker group?
I don't even know, to be honest with you, but it wasn't in with Squad.
Probably end up with something Asian something.
Are you believing yourself out there?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep PG-13.
We try. Muffin said to give her a funeral on the podcast. Rest in peace, Muffin.
She tried so hard. She tried.
Got so far.
Kept disconnecting. Let's see what else we got here. EA and Visceral's to produce an open-world RPG Star Wars game. What do you think about that?
Well, Visceral was part of the Battlefield Hardline, and that turned out to be one of the worst games ever made.
But they made a ton of other games.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't do too great on this one. and since they're working with EA on that, I don't think those two companies make a very good match. So I feel like they're just gonna ruin the next game.
I don't know, because they made Dead Space.
They made Dead, yeah, and you're right. Dead Space was amazing. I love Dead Space, but at the same time,
Let's see what else they made. They made
their
Dante's
last game.
Inferno. You ever play that one?
The God of War,
Yeah.
pretty much remake,
They made a
basically.
bunch of Sims games, yeah, a bunch of James Bond games. They made Agent Under Fire. I don't know if you ever played that. I used to play that so much. Just
I
because
don't know.
there's a Q claw and you could jump around the whole room and just keep clawing around the room.
Yeah, I used to play that game a lot, actually. Q claw, Q laser, Q this, Q.
I mean, if this game, yeah, I'm definitely skeptical just because, I mean, that was a major speed bump. That looked bad on EA, on Battlefield. That looked bad on EA and Visceral. Because EA was like, hey, Visceral, we're going to give you a Battlefield game. It's going to be cops and robbers based, and good luck. Visceral was like, okay, we got this.
Okay.
Turned out to be excellent in the beta. It was great in the beta, but when it actually did come out,
started playing it and actually realizing it over and over.
Yeah, and then you realize that they really did just have all the content in the beta, and you just, like you thought it was like, oh, okay, it's no big deal. I'm just gonna get, like 2 guns in beta. No, you still get like 2 guns in the actual game. So I don't know that. If they are gonna do that, I really hope it's gonna be a great game. Just because I like Star Wars, and I really don't want them to screw this up. I had high hopes on Visceral.
Well, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of hard to screw it up. But it is Visceral, and game developers these days have been kind of screwing it up the past few years.
I have no feelings towards this.
You have no feelings.
I feel like all game developers nowadays they're on like a. It always seems like they're on a very, very tight budget. You know what I mean? Like they finish the game halfway and then they just send it out, and they know we're not going to complain about it. Well, at least to them, we're just going to complain about it to our friends. Like, oh, this game sucks. Kind of like what we're doing now. But
right.
I don't know.
Just send out an update. It'll be okay.
It's like oh, okay, this is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna make this game up to 50%, and then we're gonna launch a 3 gig day 1 patch, and that should make it up to about 51% complete. Like, oh, okay.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Well, I honestly don't think it's G's entire fault on that, but I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, what? Why? Don't keep your mouth shut. It's a podcast.
Well,
you gotta talk.
It's a podcast.
It's other contribution. Like, it's not their fault that they had to rush that game out.
Rush that game out? I mean, they were making that game for like 10 years.
They just didn't have a lot of budget.
And they had a $500 million budget.
Well, afterwards, once they started talking to Activision, that's the reason they started talking to Activision was they needed more money.
When Activision's like, listen, this game's going out, you like it or not?
Yeah, Activision was like, all right, how about you got too much content in here? How about we cut this off, and then we sell it to them back later?
And we make the story mode about as long as an actual Call of Duty story mode, which is like 3 levels. Like, don't worry.
Destiny.
Yeah, don't worry. The gamers will love it. They love us. They play Call of Duty.
And you know what the funny part is too? Like, by the time like Destiny actually does come out with some like decent like content, like half your hard drive is gonna be filled because all these fucking updates.
Oh yeah.
Their Taken King update was actually pretty good. I like that. Their expansion.
Well, it's probably what the game should have been to begin with, but
yeah, the game should have been like that to begin with for sure.
I think it's messed up they had a season pass, and then you guys had to buy more stuff just to play more.
You know, another thing pissed me off too was like you can get like this item and it makes you level 20 automatically. It's like I had to work for that shit. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, you get an item now?
Yeah, you get this
called,
like item and
it's the spark of light or something like that.
Yeah, and it just makes you level 20 automatically. It's like, really?
It makes you.
That should be for like alt characters.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it is. Like, if you're not caught up in the game, the expansion requirement is level 20 at least. So they made the spark of light so that if you have a character that's under that, you can go ahead and just give him that. It'll juice him up, and he'll be ready to go for the expansion.
I know they recently released level boosting packs or something. They released something boosting.
Did they? That's stupid. I hope they didn't.
Destiny. I'm done talking about Destiny.
Yeah. Paid Destiny level boost promotes progression over experience.
They started in-game currency now.
Yeah.
So microtransaction has officially taken effect in Destiny. To whoever listens to this, please don't waste your money. Don't do it.
Yeah, there's level 25 packs.
There's some people that have been buying like emoticons, and I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing with your life? But whatever.
Okay, so the in-game currency started off because, or I'm sorry, microtransactions started off because you can buy, I don't know what the hell it's called, silver? I think it's called silver, whatever. But
yeah.
it's so you can purchase emoticons. That's it. It's just certain actions where you can like, like dance in front of your buddy. I mean, why spend money to press a button and it has no effect whatsoever, other than dancing in front of your friend?
I don't know, but I think it's probably to support the Bungie employees to get a bonus for Christmas this year, maybe?
Nah, it's for people like Tweakbolt that just like buying stuff.
Look, I love buying stuff, but there's a point where I'm just going to look at it and be like, that is stupid.
I don't know, there's a lot of people that buy. You'd be surprised how many people just buy random, like, all these microtransactions. Just think of it this way. Halo 5 has a $2 million pull to their HCS series. So you figure 50%, I think it was like 40 or 50% of the rec pack's profit was going towards this prize pool. So they made a good chunk of money, probably 4 or 5 million off rec packs.
The rec packs, that was a really good idea. Honestly, they've been like any kind of game that has something like, like Dragon Age, when you had to buy the treasure chests, and it came with like an assortment of potions, or it came with an assortment of weapons. They did the same thing on Mass Effect 3, where you could unlock guns. Those kind of microtransactions, that's the best way to do it. Just because people will spend that extra dollar just to make sure they can get that gun or, that piece of armor. They want that. Not emoticons.
Let's see what games are coming up.
I don't think anything special is coming out in the next couple months, though.
Bruh, The Division, come on.
Yeah,
That's
man,
March,
The Division. It's so far away.
Like I said, I'm like it.
Wrecked.
I'm still waiting for Doom to come out, but that's not coming out till like later next year.
Yeah, it says first quarter. Doom.
Well, when's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands coming out?
That's towards the end of the year, probably. No, it doesn't even say.
I'm actually pretty excited about that game. Any Tom Clancy game, I'm always open to play it.
Well, first quarter of 2016, there's gonna be Doom.
I don't think he does since he's dead.
Resident Evil 0.
Far Cry Primal? I don't know if
In
anyone
April
plays
is
that.
Quantum Break, Dark Souls 3.
Dead Island 2, though?
Dead Island 2. Is that really coming out? No, it's not.
It's coming out next year, but still.
Oh yeah, you're right. To be announced. Dead Island 2, Dishonored 2.
12/31.
It was expected to just cancel altogether. Because didn't the developer like close or leave, or was it the studio that left or closed down?
No, the developers left. The studio, I think, was still around because the people who made Dying Light made the first Dead Island, and they had discrepancies on what they wanted. Like the publishers didn't want what I forgot who made Dying Light. Let me look it up real quick. Dying Light. Techland. All right. Techland had a bunch of ideas for Dying Light, and the publisher or whatever was like, nah, I don't want that. Do it this way. So all the ideas that they had, they brought it to Dying Light.
Which were amazing, by the way, because Dying Light is a fantastic game. I love Dying Light.
It's supposed to be a huge update coming.
So excited for that, man. I can't wait to get back on the Dying Light boat.
I still got to actually finish the game. I think I was like near the end stretch on the last mission.
I thought I like left you in the co-op. Like I thought I took you to the building, and I was like, "All right, man, have fun," because I can't join you on that part. You didn't finish that?
I went through it, and I got to the baby part, and I just kept dying over and over. I'm like, fuck.
Oh my gosh!
I never went back to it, and I'm probably not gonna remember how to play.
They're like, screw this.
Yeah.
I remember I was playing with Ed, and when I was playing with him, he wanted to play hardcore mode. I was like, yeah, okay. And it's been forever since I played. So, you know, when I was playing, like, my character was a beast. Like, he could take anything. And he went to hardcore mode. I totally forgot how to play the game just because the controls are different. So I was getting wrecked left and right. It was so bad. I couldn't jump on buildings like I used to. I wasn't like a ninja. I was just falling off shit.
Pretty much. We'll probably have to like get an online lobby going and practice. Because I remember being really good at it, but now I don't even remember. I think RB was a button to climb everything.
It was like jump or climb or something like that.
February, Far Cry Primal. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, dude. I'm excited for that one. Just because it's going back to
like the Stone Age, like, isn't it? Or something like that.
Practically, yeah, you're a caveman essentially.
I'll be excited for that, but they need to stop making freaking Assassin's Creed games now. Like, it's done. Come on.
Is there another one coming out next year? Let me see.
This one coming out in February.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Assassin's Creed comes out, like, a new one comes out, like, every 4 months.
That's because they have, like, a regular one, and then they have these, like, arcade ones.
Like, what are you doing?
The Revelation versions? Well, they're coming out with a movie, too.
What? The last good freaking Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 2. That was it. That's it.
I try playing Assassin's Creed games, and I get through about halfway through them, and then I get bored. And then when I go back later on, I have no idea how to play, so I got to start all over again. And then I go halfway, and then I get bored again.
Well, see, I'm the same way. Like, I tried playing Assassin's Creed Unity just a little bit ago, and I was terrible at it. You know, like, I absolutely sucked. Like, I tried getting in a sword fight. Apparently, this guy was pretty tough because he kept on wrecking me. Tried to block his move. No, that ain't happening. Just keeps on wrecking me again. It's like, okay, all right. You know what? Maybe I should stop playing this game.
Install.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. Like, honestly, like Assassin's Creed 2, I'll have to agree. That's probably my favorite one as well. And that was a fantastic game. Like, great. I love Assassin's Creed. It's just I wish they didn't make like 2,000 of them. They're coming out just as often as iPhones are coming out.
Oh my god, here we go.
No, we're not. He's not instigating. He's just saying, you know, wait.
iPhones come out once a year. Are you kidding me?
Twice, but you know, we're not counting.
It's not twice.
No, they do not. It's once a year.
Twice.
How?
S model.
What?
The S model comes after the original one, so it's a year after.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, God.
You want me to hold
To
you down
everybody-
while you punch him?
To everybody who's listening to this, John went to the dark side. He was an Android user, and he started liking Apple because he thinks Steve Jobs is cute. But it left me speechless just because I felt like I got stabbed in the back because he was a fellow HTC user. No,
Yeah,
no,
but
not
his
anymore.
phone got
Not
slammed
anymore.
into the car door.
John,
Yeah, what am I supposed to
John,
do?
John got frustrated one day and decided that he wanted to execute his phone and slammed it into a car door, broke it, so that he can make an excuse to get an iPhone. That's fine.
I didn't get an iPhone. I'm borrowing one.
Yeah,
Dude.
this is mom. I
Quote,
should know
unquote.
I bought it for her.
"Quote unquote" borrowing it.
Yeah,
He just didn't wanna-
What were we supposed to be? We're supposed
Plus.
to talk about why the Cadillac ATS was the worst car of all time, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that. We can talk about that.
Let's talk about how. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about that. Cadillac suck. Anyway.
Better than a Corolla.
What are you trying to say?
Wait, does John drive a Corolla?
John drives a Corolla.
I do have a girl, and don't judge me. It's fuel efficient.
It's fuel efficient. I guess that works.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, Corollas are actually pretty nice. They are very fuel efficient. I like, I don't know. I like Cadillacs. Cadillacs are nice.
Nah. We should get. No, that involves buying an Xbox. I was about to say make an Arc server. Let's see. What else we got? I haven't played Battlefront. I don't think any of you guys either.
No, I haven't played Battlefront.
I played the beta and I was over it.
You're over it.
I enjoyed the beta. It's a big hit on PlayStation.
Well, it always has, you know?
Wait, what do you mean always has? That was like the first
Yeah.
Battlefront.
It's always been a
in long time.
PlayStation game.
No, it's not.
Battlefront?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about?
I mean, it kind of.
Are you thinking Battlefield or Battlefront? What do you?
No, Battlefront.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's always
Battlefront's. Well, I mean, it was focused on both consoles, but PlayStation, they've always kind of killed it when it comes to their Battlefront games.
I know Xbox stopped showing sales and instead count Xbox Live Gold subscribers. What do you think about that?
Wait, what?
They no longer release the sales of the Xbox One, but rather released how many Xbox Live Gold subscribers they have.
I mean, realistically here, I mean, you can't do much without Xbox Live Gold, so, you know.
I think it kind of shows how we're going more towards digital, so it kind of makes sense to change what you're looking for.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, everything is eventually going to go to streaming. I mean, they've already kind of,
No.
they've already kind of jumped onto that.
The only reason
Everything's going to be going to
No,
streaming.
I don't think it's going to go to streaming because with all these companies that want to put data caps and everything.
Yeah,
That's true.
You ain't going to be afford to stream.
ISPs are being a pain in the ass about that.
Comcast rolling out the 300 gigabyte cap,
I surpass that anyway.
and it takes 50 gigabytes to download a game. Like, you download a couple games, there goes your gigabyte cap.
Yeah, and I know AT&T, they have a 250 gig cap.
That's
Yeah.
what's around my area, 250.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm kind of speechless when it comes to that. They know that everything takes up so much like data. They know that for a fact, and they're not going to increase that just because they will penalize you. They make so much money off of the penalties alone.
No, I agree. someone released like their little Comcast, here if someone asks these questions, here's the answer you respond with. It even says don't mention that the caps are there because of what's it called? Kind of infrastructure wise. Like too many people are using it. It said don't mention that because it's not true.
Wow.
So pretty much they know that it's just a bunch of BS and they're just overcharging you for data now.
Yeah, they know that. See, like, here's the thing. I saw I guess a meme, and I know you're not supposed to believe everything you see on the internet, but I looked it up and it's totally true. They have a data plan in Paris or France. They have a data plan of 50 gigs on your phone, and it's only like $25 a month.
There's something in the
gigs.
UK like that. It's even more. I think it's like 1,000.
Yeah. So cheap. Like,
yeah.
And I'm paying $200 a month for 3 lines for like 15 gigs a month. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Well, you should be blaming Tweakbot over here in his old company.
I know.
AT&T started that.
Hey, I didn't do shit. I just sold it.
Your company there started that whole data cap thing.
Hey, we had unlimited. Thank you very much.
Yeah, everybody had unlimited, and then
Shout out to T-Mobile, who still has unlimited.
Well, you can't really shout out to T-Mobile either.
Yeah, you can.
Because they say it's unlimited, but some of their plans are unlimited, quote unquote, but 3 gigabytes or 1 gigabyte or 5 gigabytes is LTE.
Yeah, but realistically, what do you technically do on there? You'll video stream and
then you get
music
throttled.
stream.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah, but you are going to get throttled.
Hey, just got a phone call.
I know, it's my mom. Maybe I should answer it.
All right, go answer it. Let's listen to it.
I don't know.
On speaker. Oh, damn it.
I don't really feel like unlimited data is really needed anymore. Truth be told,
it's more of a peace of mind.
I mean, it's definitely peace of mind, and the fact of the word unlimited. Everybody loves that. They love that word. They know that it's pretty much mixed with infinite and unlimited supply, endless supply. No, like, come on. Everybody and their grandmother has Wi-Fi, and you could drive down the street and come across like 5 hotspots. You really don't need unlimited. Well, yeah,
really want to connect to it.
I mean, like, unless you're like a heavy investment banker or, fully invested into the the stock market or anything like that. I mean, what, I can't imagine you keep like too many like serious amounts of like information on your phone. That's just me personally. Like, honestly, if someone wants to hack into my shit and take like maybe the pictures, I suppose they can. They might be a little bit like appalled. They'd be like, "Geez, look at all these pictures."
What is this? Is this a midget?
Is that a midget in a sailor outfit? I feel like we should thank this guy.
I mean, yeah, I can understand we really don't need it, but it's not. It's just pretty much a peace of mind thing. But the thing is also, like, when is it gonna stop? Because now you got the 300 gigabyte caps from Comcast. I mean, that's a little more important. Now you can't just be like, I'll just use Wi-Fi. It's like, if I use Wi-Fi, that's just going to use that data.
Well, yeah, but I'd rather borrow off of, my 250 gig limit other than my 10 gig limit that I could better use that using like a GPS. You know what I mean?
Soon we'll be paying out the butt for everything.
Oh, of course.
Let's see what else we got here. We're supposed to do Raging with Muffin, but since he, rest in peace, and died on us, can't really do that. Holiday memories. Do you have any holiday memories?
Is this just like, any memory in particular? Like,
yeah.
Just
maybe that's like around the holidays and
okay. I mean, I got a pretty decent one. So I was at my grandmother's house, and it was during a Christmas party, and there was this huge ice storm going on. So of course it was already difficult enough to get over there, or park for that matter. And so over at this party, my family, my father's side of the family, they love to party. So everybody was drunk, completely wasted. And my brother was trying to go, he was trying to like get home. But based on how the driveway was kind of like, it is sort of like sitting on a downhill slope, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
So he at the time was driving a Trans Am as well. So he couldn't really get out of the driveway just because there was ice everywhere, and Trans Am, not really good traction in ice. So my cousin and my uncle decided they were going to try to push the car, and like try to push it when my brother was giving it enough gas to spin the tires enough to actually melt the ice below him so he can get traction. Or yeah, and well, my brother, he like went full throttle on it and definitely melted the ice below, and he was able to get traction. Well, my cousin and my uncle were both still trying to push the car, and my brother shot back like out of the driveway, and my uncle like was still holding onto the car, so he kind of lunged forward, and he sort of did like a slipping motion. And while he did that, he decked my cousin right in the face. And my cousin just like lights out. Like he was out before he hit the ground.
Oh,
but
man.
he was done. And no one really like asked if he was okay. We just all started laughing. Like it was a true like redneck Christmas, just because he was just laying there in the snow. Like you could see my brother laughing in the car, his fiance laughing in the car. You see me just I'm cracking up, like, and there's my cousin. He's just like laying face first in the ice, just done. KO.
It just sounds like such a Texan Christmas.
Dude, it really was.
Alright, my holiday memories when I was a kid, right? And it was day of Christmas or whatever. I'm running around the house, getting excited. Christmas gifts, woo! And I hit the vase. Boom! Vase crashes. I'm like, alright, first thing I gotta do is hide somewhere. So I'm thinking of thinking where to hide. And I'm going through, I'm like, alright. We had like a futon thing. And I'm like, alright, I can hide behind the futon. This will work out. I'm thinking, I was a smart kid back then too, and I was like, all right, if she looks under the futon, she can see my feet. So I have to kind of like hang here. So I grabbed the metal bars of the futon and kind of went sideways and kind of just stuffed myself that way. And my mom's looking around, she's trying to find me and everything, trying to ask me about the vase, and she's yelling, "Where's Rob? Where's Rob?" And I'm like, just trying to keep quiet, making sure she doesn't hear me. And it was probably a good 45 minutes to an hour. She couldn't find me. and I could hear her like hustling down, trying to look underneath the futon. She can't see my feet because I was like, "Yeah, I'm smart. I could do this. I could outlast this." And then finally she peeks over the futon and she sees me hanging there like Spider-Man. And she just starts dying laughing. And she couldn't be mad at me any longer.
Freaking ninja, man.
Oh my god.
What about you, John? Any holiday memories? I know you say you don't do anything.
Oh, my family's boring as hell. But I mean, the only exciting thing is, I do is, wrap up my dog's gifts and then like watch him go ham, like fucking like ripping up the wrapping paper and shit.
They actually go crazy?
Yeah. He knows there's like a bone in there. He's like, I gotta get this bone.
I wonder if he can smell it, or like He just knows from previous experience.
Oh, he knows. Like my dog is so like set on time. Like 5 o'clock he eats, 7 o'clock he gets his bone, like 9 o'clock he goes out. Like
Wait, he gets a bone at 7?
yeah, he'll
Dude, he's got like a great life.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting a bone today.
I'm about
like
to live with
he's
Gypsy.
so like set on this. Like if you're just trying to watch TV and you don't give him his bone at 7 o'clock, he'll bark at you until you do.
I want my bone, man. I want my bone.
And then, like, he's such a fat ass that, like, he'll swallow, like, the rawhide and then it gets caught in his throat and then you have to pull it out of his throat and you're like, what the fuck? Like, stop being a fat ass and just chew it.
That's pretty much near the end of our podcast here.
Wow,
Maybe
it's already done? How long did it last?
Probably about, I know, at least like 40 minutes. Might be a
Oh,
little
that's not
longer.
bad.
It might be like, yeah, something like 50 or something like that. Yeah, I think we did pretty good today. Thanks, Gypsy and Treek, for coming. Sparks thought it was tomorrow, so that's why he couldn't make it. And Muffin,
Muffin just needs to get a new computer.
just ripped. But this is Pandemic signing off after I find the stop recording button somewhere. Here it is. Bye.